Welcome to the Fundamentals of Strength, week 6 of 8. We'll be building upon what we've been working on thus far. Hopefully you feel yourself getting stronger week by week. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start standing today. So just find a space on your mat, and we're going to start with some neck circles. So relax your shoulders nice and tall, and then tilt your ear to one shoulder, drop your chin to your chest, bring your head all the way over to the other side. You can do a full circle if that's feeling good for you, or you could just do a semicircle. We're going to alternate directions here. And just settle in, start breathing, loosen things up here. Nice and slow, take your time. We'll finish off one more. Nice. Excellent. So we're going to take our arms, we're going to reach up overhead, and then we're going to do a little side stretch over to one side, over to the other side. One more time. We're going to bring the arms all the way back behind the hips here. Open up the shoulders, stretch, open here, and then forward fold. Slowly fold forward. Allow your arms to come away from your body if you can. Take a breath here, stretch into the hamstrings. And then release the hands to the floor. Walk yourself out slowly into a high plank. So taking nice stable steps all the way out into your plank position. Just hang out here in your plank for a second, warming up the shoulders and the core, breathing. And then step the right foot outside your hands. So nice big step. In this position, you can keep your left leg straight and lifted, or you can lower your back knee to the ground, whatever you're feeling today. Take a breath here. On the exhale, we're going to reach the right arm to the ceiling. So open the shoulders, reach up, bring it back down. We're going to do 2 more like that. Exhale up. Inhale down. Last one. And good. Stepping the right foot back, left foot forward. Take a breath here again. You can keep the right knee lifted or lowered to the floor. On the exhale, reach up the left arm to the ceiling. Open the shoulders. Nice big twist. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one. Nice. Take the left foot, step it back, feet together, and then walk your feet all the way to your hands, little steps all the way up. Try to keep the legs straight, and then roll up to standing nice and slow. Excellent. We're going to warm up with 2 more little exercises. The next one will be for hips and hamstrings. So take a wide stance with your feet, pretty wide. Toes can be turned out here. And we're going to reach down for your ankles, feet in that direction. Stretch into the back of the legs here. Take a breath. And then we're going to lower the hips, come into a deep squat. Your elbows will come inside your knees, press your knees apart, and just come down as low as you can. We're going to alternate those 2 positions 2 more times. So hips come up, and then down into your squat position, press your knees apart. Nice stretch into the groin, try to lift the chest here if you can. One more here, hips high. And down into our squat. Excellent. Slowly come all the way back up to standing. We're gonna bring some more active warm up into the mix for the hips for single leg. So if you need to hold on to something, go for it. Otherwise, we're gonna be on a single leg here. Push into the ground with your straight leg. And then the other leg, we're gonna lift in front, bring it up as high as you can. And then we wanna bring it out to the side. And then the heel of this leg comes behind, and then knees back together. So let's go the opposite way. We're gonna bring the leg out, up and over, kind of like you're going over a hurdle, or in our case, a baby gate. Okay, so we're just drawing big circles nice and slow with the leg, trying to keep our stability on a single leg. We'll do one more on this side. Should feel the hips starting to heat up here on both sides. Good. And then we'll take a little pause, do the same on the other side. Stay nice and supported in your core. Bring the other leg up in front, out to the side. Heel swings back around, and then reverse that. We want to go slow and controlled here. That'll help with our stability as well. We'll work through 3 good ones. Take your time. If you're wobbling all over the place, no worries. It's just about practice, not about perfection. Nice. All right, we're gonna get into our strength exercises. We're coming into a eccentric push-up. So that means we're just working on a slow lower from the top, our high plank, to the floor from your feet, and then we're gonna press up from the knees and reset at the top. So we're going to try to lower ourselves as slowly as we can and control our body position on the way down. So we're gonna set up in our plank. Ideally, when you're doing this, your chest and hips kind of contact the floor at the same time, rather than having the legs drop first. So think about that when you're practicing. So we're gonna set up our hands here. And really, we wanna take our time with all of these movements when we're honing and mastering the basics. So no rush, take your time with the setup. We're gonna have our hands just outside shoulder width apart, nice and spread fingers. You're gonna come up to your high plank, and then we're gonna be doing 2 or 3 of these eccentric push-ups. So not very many, but we're trying to go very slowly. So here we go. We're in our high plank. Tuck the pelvis, bring your shoulders away from your ears. All right, we're in a good position here. We're gonna try to maintain this and slowly lower to the floor. Slow, slow, slow. Resist, resist, resist. Keep the body position all the way to the floor. Great job. Press up from your knees and just take your time resetting. You don't have to go right away. I noticed my hands felt a little too close together, so I'm gonna bring them apart. Make any adjustments that you need. We're gonna do that again. Coming up to your feet, tuck your pelvis, shoulders back, engage your lats, and then slowly lower all the way down. Reset from the knees. Let's try for one more if you have it in you. And here we go. Keep everything nice and strong. And good. So you don't need to do a whole bunch of those, but they really help build your strength from the top down, because in the push-up, pressing up from the bottom position is the hardest. So we're trying to build strength all the way down, and that's a good way to do it. Similar if you're working on chin-ups, eccentric lowering is a really good way to build your strength. Okay, we're working on the hinge to single leg. So more single leg stability. Coming up to standing. Feet are going to be pretty close together this time, so almost touching. So we want them more in the center of your mats. And then we're going to hinge. So hips are going to go back. We're in our hip hinge, small knee bend. Pick a leg here, and we're going to bring it behind, lift it straight, and then come up to standing, extend on a single leg. We're going to alternate legs for time here. So let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1. Hinge the hips back, pick a leg, lift the other one straight back. Arms can be in front if you want. Come all the way up to standing. Reset, 2 feet, hip hinge, shift onto the other leg, straight back, all the way up. Keep going. Take your time. Especially with single leg exercises, no rush here. There'll be a small shift as you get your weight over top of that foot. Great job. We're going to do one more. Excellent work. Our third exercise, we're working on squats. We're working on pausing in the bottom. So again, adding an element of control and strength building. So you can do this body weight if you have weights or something that you want to hold to load this, go for it. And we'll be holding the weight however is comfortable for you. I like to hold it at the chest here. So feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, toes slightly turned out. This is an individual process, so find the stance that feels good for you. But you do want to be able to sit your hips back as you bend your knees to really balance into the body here. So we're going to breathe in, come down to the bottom position, hold for 3 seconds, and then come up. And the 3 seconds are not going to be a 1, 2, 3. They're going to be a little slower. 1, 2, 3. So here we go. We're going to breathe in, come down to the bottom of our squat. 3, 2, 1, and then up. Nice and strong. New breath here. Breathe in, come down, find the bottom. 3, 2, 1, and up. New breath. 3, 2, 1, exhale up. If you're not going the same speed as me, ignore my counting and just count for yourself. 3, 2, 1. Last one here. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. So the last exercise, again, you can totally do this body weight, but if you have like water bottles, if you don't have dumbbells, just grabbing something with a little bit of weight is helpful here. Something out of the kitchen maybe. So we'll grab our weights here. We're going to alternate the hinge and the row. So from here, feet are going to be hip width apart, toes pointing straight ahead, shoulders back. Come into your hinge, hips back, little knee bend. And then we're going to do our row here. So shoulders back, away from your ears, pull your elbows towards your hips, extend the arms down, come all the way up to standing, and that'll be the movement. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hinge, row, extend, stand. Breathe in, come down, exhale, pull, and up. Again, lots of retraction with your shoulders through the pull here. Last one here. Push the floor and good. Nice work. So feel free to take a little water break if you need. I'll meet you back in the push-up position for our eccentric lowers. So you'll notice that in these sessions, we try to work on a push a pull, a squat pattern, and a single leg exercise. So that variety is really well-rounded. We're getting all of the muscles in the body working. So come on down to your high plank position. Again, a little different because we're doing the push-up lower, so your hands might be a little wider than in just a regular high plank. So find that nice spread-fingered support. Come on up onto your feet, tuck your pelvis, pull your shoulders back nice and long, and then when you lower, here we go, try not to dip your head. Keep your head in line with your spine, and then reset. Just come on up from the knees. You don't have to go right away. Get a good positioning in your body. That makes all the difference. Really anchor into your armpits here and resist gravity. Nice work. So again, slower is better. If you can only do, 2 good ones, then that's fantastic. We're gonna go for a third here. Keep that alignment. Hang on. And great job. So if you find yourself kind of dropping kind of fast at the very bottom position of that movement, just keep practicing. It'll become slower and slower as you get stronger. Come on up to standing. We're gonna work on that single leg hinge pattern. Feet are really close together for this one. We're gonna hinge, here we go. Lift one leg straight back, arms can go in front for counterbalance, and then pull yourself up to standing. Reset 2 feet, hinge, lift the other leg straight back, and come all the way up to standing. Hinge, so we're loading into the hip and hamstring, pulling yourself up from that hip. Hinge on 2. Try to keep your back leg straight, toes pointing down. We're trying to avoid opening the back hip, so everything is square to the floor. We'll finish off one more. Nice. I like that exercise because it forces you to keep your feet straight. It's really difficult to do if your standing foot is kind of turned out to the side. So it really encourages that alignment. Excellent work. We're coming into our pause squats. So again, if you're loading this and you want to increase your load and challenge yourself even more, great. Otherwise, we're right back. So we're going to get the shoulders back, get into our stance for the squat. We're pausing in the bottom, remember, patience. In the bottom position, just a note, when you come down, we don't want to relax completely. You'll notice that here, I don't have a lot of support when my pelvis kind of tucks under. So you're really trying to find that supported end range position, especially when you're working with load. Otherwise, if you didn't have any weight and you wanted to hang out all the way down there with a rounded back, no problem. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, knees apart, find the supported bottom. 2, 1, push all the way up. New breath in, slowly come down. 3, 2, 1, push strong all the way up. 3, 2, 1, push. Last one here. 3, 2, 1, and push. Excellent work. Last movement, the hinge to the row. So again, choose your weights of choice or your random objects around the house. We're gonna take the feet hip width apart, shoulders back, and then from here, come into your hinge. Breathe in, shoulders away from your ears, pull, squeeze the shoulder blades together, extend the arms, come all the way up to standing in between. Keep going here. You shouldn't feel much in the way of tension into the neck and upper traps here. If we're pulling kind of from the lats and the muscles of the upper back. You're doing great. Let's do one more good one here. And relax. Nicely done, nicely done. We have one more round to go, so you're on the home stretch. We're coming back to our push-up lowers. So we're not doing very many repetitions of these movements, but we're really encouraging proper form and maintaining that and just being really present in your body. So last round, we got this. Spread those fingers wide. Try to keep your weight even in all of your fingers, all of your hand as you lower. Coming up into our plank, tuck the pelvis here, squeeze your glutes. And then last set of lowers, slow as you can. Reset, take your time, no rush. Less is more. Stay strong, good job. Last one here. Keep that line. Try not to dip your head down. Nice work. Eccentric movements like that are sneaky. If you feel, soreness or tenderness in the chest, triceps tomorrow, those are the culprit. So come back up to standing. Last round of our single leg. Feet again close together for this exercise. Shoulders back, hips back. Choose a leg, lift it straight back. Keep those hips square. Bring it on up. People often think about those dipping birds with this exercise. Like, when was the last time you saw one of those? Does anybody have those still? But everybody knows what they are. And then extend the leg, exhale up. By the third round of things, I find it usually feels a lot better, a lot more fluid, really warm into the movements. Finish off one more here. Great. And that's why we do multiple rounds of exercises. Pause squats. So last round through, maybe you challenge yourself a little more. Finding a stance that feels good for you. Keeping those knees pressed out as you come down. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Breathe in, knees apart, sit the hips back, hold. 3, 2, 1, drive up. In the bottom, try to lift the chest if you're kind of falling forward. And down, hold. 3, 2, 1, push strong. As if the floor was gonna move. 3, 2, 1, drive up. Three, 2, 1, push evenly through both legs. Last one. 3, 2, 1, and push. Nicely done. Whenever you're slowing movements down, adding pauses into things, lighter weight can feel more challenging. So just remember that. And then our last exercise is the hinge to the row. Again, last round, if you want to challenge a little more, feel confident in your position. Feet hip width apart, toes straight ahead, shoulders back. Hinge, keep the support in the core. Pull, shoulders away from your ears. Press up to standing. Breathe in. Exhale to pull. And all the way up. In these positions that we've been learning over the weeks, we always try to encourage people to apply them outside of your dedicated exercise time. That's what really matters, is using them in daily life. Last one. Excellent work. You did it. Hopefully you're feeling strong and supported, maybe a little tired. We're gonna come into a couple of cool down stretches. So come on down to the floor. We're going to extend one leg straight. You can have the other leg bent. And then from here, we're gonna turn our shoulders facing the straight leg and just reach towards that foot. If the back rounds here, totally fine. It's actually a nice stretch into that low back. And then start to slow down the breathing. Lengthen out your exhales. Bring the heart rate down here. Nice work. So we're going to slowly switch. Anytime you're doing your stretches, just take your time switching positions. Other leg's going to straighten. I'm trying to pull my toes towards my face, kind of press my heel back, get more length in the back of the leg. Feel a nice stretch into the opposing low back area. Breathing into the belly. Slow down the exhales. Nice work. Last stretch we're going to do for the chest, because again, we did a lot of the eccentric push-ups, like I was saying, you'll feel a little bit tight afterwards. So let's do a stretch for those guys. We're going to come onto your front. Arms are going to be in a T on the floor, and then we're gently going to rotate until you feel a stretch in that chest shoulder area. So start slow. You don't have to go very far, but I'll show you what it looks like here. So we're all the way down, arms in a T, and then choose an arm. So I'll go to the right first. I'm going to take my left hand, just plant it on the floor, and then I'm slowly going to rotate my body, and I can bring my left leg kind of behind me, open up. Again, you might not go very far before you feel that stretch in that bottom arm, the right arm. You can also do this on the wall, just with the arm, the hand against the wall there. So that's also an option. And then slowly unwind. You're going to take it to the other side. Take your time. Outstretch the left, and then just planting the right for support. Rotating. I have my right foot planted behind my left leg. And then slowly unwind from that as well. Feel free to do some more stretching, and thank you so much for joining today's class. We have 2 more in this series, so come back for more. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.